You know, okay, the ACC championship is happening. Cool. I'm, you know, stoked for Virginia. Hey, Duke, you did what you needed to do to get in, but honestly, ACC, you picked Duke. You're telling me that somebody along the way and some computer model said Duke was the best team to put into this conference championship. Seriously. I'm looking at this game and I'm going, really? This is who you picked. Because, in all honesty, a team that lost to UConn and Tulane, okay, Tulane's good. Don't get me wrong. Tulane is good. But UConn, seriously? This is a team that is in the ACC championship. You wonder why people don't have any love for ACC football when it comes to the college football playoff or when it comes to pretty much anything else. I mean, when it comes to college football, nobody cares about ACC football. Yeah, you're a Power Four team, but or you're a Power Four conference, but really, Miami is 10-2. They're ranked 12th in the nation right now. You're telling me that Miami didn't deserve to be in there? Seriously. You're saying that Pitt, who is 8-4, better record. Yeah, they lost to West Virginia, but you're saying Pitt shouldn't have been in there. You picked a 7-5 team, and don't tell me that there wasn't some politicking behind the scenes and whatnot. Duke being in there is making this look like a joke game. Virginia and Duke have already played. This is going to be an exciting game for somebody. I don't know who. Um, Duke and Virginia have played. Virginia beat them. Not quite like a drum, but pretty close. But before I get into my introduction, before I get into the stats of this game, so we can tell who will actually win, hit like and subscribe if you like college football. Hit like and subscribe if you like college sports, because I'm fixing to get into women's college gymnastics. Hey, I love women's gymnastics. I think it's an underappreciated area of sports, so I cover it along with college football. Hey, because I don't do recruiting, I don't do transfer portal, I don't cover this all the time. I love college football. I understand the history of college football, but cover college women's gymnastics because, well, it's amazing. Now, also, I have a link tree down below. Got a Patreon. I got to plug my Patreon. Now, let's get into this game. General Robert Neyland, legendary head coach from the University of Tennessee, Army general, so he is actually a general. He wasn't just called that. Had 7 maxims. Here's the two that you should pay attention to. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. The same goes in life. You're going to make mistakes. Make fewer of them, and you'll win far better. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That goes for life as well. Okay, technically Virginia would be the visiting team since it is the ACC title game is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Chandler Morris, 236 of 358, 2,586 yards through the air, 65.9 completion rates, thrown 14 touchdowns, had seven interceptions, had 14 sacks. You're looking at 16 touchdowns for this quarterback room, 16 sacks, 8 interceptions. Not a good look. I mean, this is most likely the team that's going to have the ACC championship. Yeah, not a good look. Now, when it comes to rushing, Jamari Taylor, 207 rushes, 997 yards, 78-yard long run, 14 touchdowns. Yardage is a little underwhelming there. Harrison Whaley, 87 rushes, 422 yards, 97-yard long run, 5 touchdowns. Chandler Morse, 55 rushes, 248 yards, 5 touchdowns. Got a few other guys got touchdowns, but they got 28 touchdowns on the ground. Now, Trell Harris, 56 catches, 809 yards, 75-yard long run, 5 touchdowns. They also have Sage Ennis, 18 catches, 179 yards, 5 touchdowns. Cam Ross has 2. A few other guys have 1 for their 16 through the air. They can score decently. Uh, Offensive line, not bad. Now, they got 30 sacks on opposing quarterbacks. That's really good. 58 pass deflections, 12 interceptions, 2 of which they've taken back for touchdowns. That pass defense is on elite level. Got 10 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries. Not bad at all. Leading tackler is Devin Neal, who's a safety. I don't like it when I see the safety having to come up for things. He's got 70 tackles, and the reason I say come up for things, he's got half a sack. Why is a safety coming up for a sack? ACC is looking like a group of 5 on this. 6 pass deflections. Cam Robinson, linebacker, 64 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 pass deflection, 2 interceptions. He scored on both of those. That's right. Linebacker Cam Robinson scored on both those. Had 82 yards from interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. James Jackson, another linebacker, 55 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery. Ethan Mentor, the 4th leading tackler, is a safety, 45 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 1 interception. Okay, he's not come up for a sack, so, but still, they're doing elite things. They really are. Just an odd way to do it. 65 penalties for the year, 548 yards, 45 yards a game in penalties. Not bad. To be perfectly honest, their quarterback room is 16 touchdowns total for them with 8 interceptions. That just shows they don't know who to throw the ball to half the time. Running backs, hey, Jamari Taylor doing what he needs to do, as is Harrison Whaley, as is Chandler Morse. This is an RPO situation. In all honesty, looks more like a group of 5 than anything else. Tony Elliott, from Clemson, since he was at Clemson from 2011 to 2021. You would think that he would understand that. As an offensive coordinator, he had 2 national championships. Hey, this guy knows what he's doing. Guy's got an industrial engineering degree. He's turned Virginia around drastically. First 2 seasons, he won 3 games. Literally, the first 2 seasons, he only won 3 games. Last season, won 5 games. This year, he's won 10. I will give him that. This man has done amazing. But this team just looks like a group of 5 team. Now let's look at Manny Diaz's Duke Blue Devils. And I love me some Duke Blue Devils. Hey, David Cutcliffe was my man. And, Darian Menza, 286 of 424, 3,450 yards through the air, 67.5 completion rate, 28 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, but has been sacked 24 times. So, as a quarterback room, they got 28 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 25 sacks. That's far better than Virginia. I'll give them that. On the ground, Nate Shepard, 157 carries, 865 yards. This shows the weakness of that offensive line. Got 9 touchdowns, though. Anderson Castle's got 11 touchdowns on 94 carries, 435 yards, 66-yard long run. Nate Shepard's getting the ground and pound, but Anderson Castle's the one that's actually getting it into the end zone. Jaquez Moore got a touchdown. He's got 39 carries, 192 yards. This guy should be further along than he is, honestly. Darian Menza's got a touchdown. They got 23 on the ground. For their 28 through the air, Cooper Barksgate, 63 of 978, 77-yard long run, 6 touchdowns. Kason Brown, 52 catches, 665 yards, got 3 touchdowns. Samar Hagens, 35 for 432, 6 touchdowns. Jeremiah Hazley, 31 for 385, 3 touchdowns. Andrell Anthony, 26 catches, 246 yards, 5 touchdowns. Landon King, 13 for 182, 4 touchdowns. They're very pass reliant, and they've got a lot of dudes that are able to do the work. Defensively, they got 25 sacks on opposing quarterbacks, not bad. 32 pass deflections, 11 interceptions, scored on one of them. Hey, it's a decent pass defense. They're decent in getting to the opposing quarterback. 8 forced fumbles, 8 fumble recoveries. That's not bad, honestly. Another safety's getting way too involved. Caleb Weaver, safety, 78 tackles, leading tackler, 1.5 sacks. Why are these safeties coming out? 2 pass deflections, 1 interception, which he took back 40 yards. Deshaun Stone, another safety, 73 tackles, 1 pass deflection, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble. At least he didn't come up for a sack. Luke Murgott, 72 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 3 pass deflections as linebacker, 2 fumble recoveries. Jaden Francois, another linebacker, 70 tackles, 1 sack, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble. I'm looking at this team. They're on defense. They're decent, gelled, but they haven't been able to stop many people. They're 7-5 for Pete's sake. Penalties, 76 for 746, 62 yards a game. Not very disciplined. Manny Diaz is in his second year there. Last year he went 9-4, lost in the Gator Bowl. At Miami he went 21-15, went 6-7, 8-3, 7-5. Now he's 9-4, 7-5. Honestly, I'm not excited that Manny Diaz is at Duke, to be honest with you. And looking at this, hey, Darian Menza, good steal from Tulane until you went to Tulane and got beat. Nate Shepard, 5.5 yards a carry. He's a spine of the team with 9 touchdowns, and Anderson Castle having 11 touchdowns. These two guys are doing a lot of work. Receiving wise, you've got so much talent on receiving in the receiving core. Hey, I've got no problems with this receiving core. Offensive line could be a little bit better. Actually, could be a lot better. And the defense, they're doing adequate till you look at the numbers and go, doing adequate to get them to a bowl game. This is not a team that you would expect to be in anything but, say, Sun Belt or MAC Conference championship. Actually, you wouldn't even see this team in a MAC Conference championship. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've already stated it. Virginia's going to win this game. They've already played. It was at Duke, 34-17. I mean, Virginia's only losses are to Wake Forest in a strange game and NC State, which was a close one, and NC State was just having a weird year. They really were. They look like they, fought to get to the conference championship. Duke, on the other hand, they're 7-5. At this point, you go, are we honestly going to go with the joke team on this? This is like Boise State being in the Mountain West Championship. Honestly, they do not deserve to be in the Mountain West Championship compared to the other teams. Some of the other teams. Duke does not deserve to be in the ACC Championship. You've got Pitt and you've got Miami that are both far better for being exhibits of what needs to be in the ACC Championship, and yet Duke. I don't even know. It's. I mean, seriously, you lost to UConn. It was a close one, but you lost to UConn. You lost to Tulane, group of five school. That okay? You lost to Illinois. That's fair. Illinois is 8-4 and was ranked most of the year. Had a pretty good run of it until they smacked up against Ohio State and then had to visit Washington. Duke, though, seriously, it just. I could keep going, but I'm not. It really is one of those situations of why? Seriously, why? This has been Paul for Next Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. I hope that you liked the video. I really do. Hit like and subscribe for me because I'm going to come out with far more videos and you get all kinds of chance. Also, don't forget, my link tree is down below. You can get to my Patreon that way or go to my other stuff. This has been Paul. Have a good day.